In this video, you will learn how to search for and find specific labor organizations and view their Form LM Annual Financial Report using the online union search tool found on the Office of Labor Management Standards website. We will begin our search at the home page of the Office of Labor Management Standards. Let's begin by looking at the OLMS report section on the home page and click on View a Union Report. We are then taken to the Union Search web page. In this particular section of the training video, we will learn how to search for a labor organization when we know the file number. OLMS assigns the file number to a labor organization after an initial Form LM1 has been filed. Throughout this training video, we will be using the Steelworkers Local 1949 as our sample labor organization. In this example, I already know the file number for the union that I am going to look for. I am going to type in that number right here in the file number box. We don't have to put any other criteria here because we already know the file number. So let's hit submit and take a look at the results. To see the latest LM report for the labor organization, go to the fiscal year column and click on the report that is displayed. In our example, it says 2016 report. The Adobe Acrobat report will open on your screen, or you will be prompted to open or save the report. In this instance, we will open the report. If you want to print the report, go to File and Print. If you want to save the report, go to File, Save As, and you can choose the location where you want to save your report. To go back to your search screen, you can close the Adobe Acrobat Reader or return to your web browser. If you want to see a listing of the reports from previous years, go to the Affiliation Organization Name column and click on the union's name. A union detail page will be displayed that lists all the reports filed for this union. You can scroll through the list, and in the fiscal year column, you can choose the particular report you are looking for. As an example, let's click on 2015, and the 2015 report will be displayed. Again, we will open the report, and the LM3 report for 2015 has been displayed. Again, we can print the report by going to File and Print, or we can save the report by clicking on File, Save As, and choosing the location where we want to save the report. To go back to your search screen, you can close Adobe Acrobat Reader, and then on the web page, click back on Search Criteria. In this second session of the training video, we will learn how to conduct a search for a labor organization when we do not have the file number. We can conduct a search using a variety of search criteria found in the basic search feature. Again, the more information we have, the better we will be able to narrow our search results. Let's take a look. In this example, we don't have the file number, but we have the name of the labor organization. In this example, we will be using the United Steelworkers. Click on the drop-down arrow next to the union name box. Here, a listing of all the unions will be displayed. Scroll down until you find the United Steelworkers. Here it is, USW Steelworkers AFL-CIO. Let's click on that. We only have one criteria selected, which is the union name. Click on the Submit button at the bottom of the page and let's see the results we get back. Here are the results from our search just using the union name. As you can see, just putting in the union name brings back a lot of results. The website indicates your search has returned more than the allowed number of records. Please either limit your search further or download the yearly data file. That's a lot of information for us to go through to find the union we are looking for. Let's see how we can narrow those results. Click back on the search criteria at the top of the screen. You can see from that previous search that just using the union name can return back a lot of information. Let's try that search again, but this time we will add another piece of information. First, click on the drop-down arrow next to the union name and select United Steelworkers. We can enter another piece of information here to help narrow our search down. In the example I am providing for you, we know the union is located in Ohio, so we can use that to help narrow down our search results. Click on the drop-down arrow next to the state field and select Ohio. In our search window, we now have two criteria. We have the name of the union and we have the state. Let's click on the Submit button at the bottom of the page and see what results we get back now. Our search results are getting better. As you can see now, by putting in two fields, the union name and the state, we have narrowed our search results. That's better, but it's still a lot of information to go through to find the union we want. Let's see how we can narrow that down even more. In our last search, we put in the name of the union and the state, which helped narrow our search results from thousands to hundreds. If we know the city where the union is located, we can narrow our search results down even more. Select the union name again, United Steelworkers. Select the state, which is Ohio. Let's type in the name of the city that we know in our example. Now, as you can see, we have three search criteria: the union name, a city, and the state. We don't have the file number in there, but we do know this other information, so we're going to use this to find the union. Let's click Submit at the bottom of the screen. We have narrowed our search results down to only two labor organizations. And how did we do this? We put in the union name, we put in the state field, and we put in the city field. And as you can see now, we only have two unions to look at, and the particular union we are looking for is the Steelworkers Local Union 1949. You can use other criteria that you have or that you know to help narrow down your search results as well. To view the LM report, you can click on the report in the fiscal year column. You can print the report in Adobe Acrobat by going to File and Print, or you can save the file from Adobe Acrobat by going to File, Save As, and then you can specify the location on your computer where you want to save the report. The LM report is in an Adobe Acrobat PDF file, so you will need Adobe Acrobat Reader or a similar program to open and view the files on your computer. The union search page can also be used to determine if a union has recently filed a constitution or bylaws. In our example, we will use the United Steelworkers International Union. From the union search page, we will select the union name from the drop-down list. We will search for United Steelworkers AFL-CIO. Under the union type, we will select International, and at the bottom of the screen we will select Submit. Under Affiliation/Organization Name, we will select Steelworkers AFL-CIO National Headquarters. On the Union Reporting History page, we will scroll down to see the attachments that have recently been filed. As you can see here under Attachments, a 2014 Constitution was filed. To view that document, we'll click on the PDF, and at the bottom of the screen we'll say Open. And now we see the Constitution of the Steelworkers International Union for August 2014. We can print this document in Adobe Acrobat by going to File and Print, or in Adobe Acrobat we can go to File, Save As, to save the PDF document to a particular location on our hard drive. Before we conclude our training video, let's take a look at the key features of conducting a basic search. The quickest way to conduct a search for a labor organization is if you have the 6-digit file number that was assigned to the union by OLMS. In the second section of our training video, we searched for a union when we did not have the file number. If you don't have the file number, you can conduct a search using a variety of search criteria found in the Basic Search feature. You do not have to fill in all the search criteria fields. For example, you can search for a union using the union name and the state. In the third section of our training video, we use the union search screen to see if a union recently filed a constitution and bylaws. If you have any questions, you can obtain additional assistance by contacting the OLMS field office in your local area.